Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Delana and you are watching Brwngirlluxe. If you have not already, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, turn on that notification bell so you do not miss any of my uploads. Today I am talking about how to curate the perfect luxury handbag collection. So if you're interested, keep on watching. So you're probably wondering, how the heck do I create the perfect luxury handbag collection? Today I'm going to share with you all 5 different handbags that works for 5 different purposes. I do have one handbag that can be used kind of sort of all purpose because it can be dressed up, dressed down, but there are really only about 5 different occasions that you would need a different handbag for. Now I know in your head you're probably like, 5 is not that much, I can't do that much with 5, but if you have 5 luxury bags in your collection, in my opinion, you have enough. Now, if you are a luxury handbag collector like me, then 5 bags won't work for you. But if you are someone that's like, you know what, I want to start getting new bags, I want to get into the luxury handbag game, but I don't want to spend a ton, and I also don't want to have a big, huge collection because maybe bags are not that important to you. But this video is going to just kind of help you figure out what type of bags you should be shopping for when you're thinking about creating this perfect collection. So the first bag I want to talk about is an evening bag. Now, for every lifestyle, an evening bag may not be useful. However, for my lifestyle, I am a girl who likes to go on dates. I like to hang out with my girlfriends. So an evening bag is absolutely required for me. So the evening bag that I think would work really, really well for you, it's at a pretty good price point still. It is gonna be the YSL Kate. So as you all know, this is one of my favorite handbags in my collection, and I do feel that this is the perfect evening out bag. Now, that is not the only time you can use this bag. I've used this bag in the daytime. I've used it to run to the mall. However, I would say if I had to describe the best use for this bag, it's gonna be an evening handbag. You only can fit your essentials in here, but when you're going out for an evening out, if you're going on date night or hanging out with your girlfriends, you don't wanna lug a big old bag. Like, you just want something super cute, something minimal that you can keep up with. You know, you may be out having drinks or whatever. You don't want to be thinking about grabbing this big old tote bag and lugging it into the club. And let's just be honest, when you go out to those places, they check your bag. You want something super small that can hold the bare minimum and that you can easily keep up with. Now, I will say this. There are times where an evening bag may need to be a bit bigger depending on where you're going. But if you ask me, this is going to be the perfect evening bag. Obviously, it does not have to be a YSL bag. It can be several other options. I have plenty of other evening bags in my collection, but I really just wanted to stick to 5 bags because I didn't want to overwhelm you all with too many options. So if you are out looking for an evening bag, this is the one I'm going to recommend to you. So the next one I think is everyone's favorite just because this is a super convenient bag, and again, it can be used quite often. So the next handbag is your casual crossbody. So your casual crossbody, in my opinion, should be just like an all leather piece. Again, if you're not into luxury handbags, it doesn't have to be a designer bag, but this is the one that I really love. So the Gucci Mini Marmont handbag. This is the perfect casual bag. This is the second bag I added to my collection, and I'm glad I added it when I did because obviously the price has gone up. It's about $1,300 now. I got it for $980. When I say I wore this bag every chance I could get when I first got it, just because it worked for my lifestyle. It worked to go to the grocery store, to the mall, to the park, out for, you know, drinks with my girls. It really, really works. But again, there are some times that you're going to need something more dressy. So that's when like your evening bag is going to come into play. But if you need a casual crossbody, you can definitely look into whatever the small, cute leather camera bag is at your favorite fashion house. That's the one you should be adding. All of the brands have their own style of camera bag. So if you're not a Gucci fan, you can easily go grab a Louis Vuitton one. You can go grab a Balenciaga camera bag. There's just tons of options out there. But the reason I recommend this is because I've had this since, I want to say 2017, and it just looks so good. And again, I carried this all the time. Now, I do have this in small. The mini size is just a little bit more flexible. I can do more with the mini than the small if I'm going somewhere and I need to be minimal. The small handbag is a little bit bigger than I would prefer. So that is why I would definitely say the mini size is gonna be the best option. So again, if you're looking for a casual crossbody, the camera bag is going to be the one for you. And again, you can get them from any fashion house of your choice. So the next handbag I want to talk about is the fun trendy piece. So in your handbag collection, you want one bag that's just the fun and different piece in your collection, or maybe it's just a bit trendy. Maybe it's the handbag that you got it and you don't know how long you're going to be able to carry it, but there are going to be times when you need that piece in your collection. So for me, the most fun and trendy piece I have in my collection is definitely my Louis Vuitton Scott box. Now, we know this is not actually a handbag. However, we have all decided to use it as one. I really love this piece. Now, this is not a piece that I can carry all the time. This is a piece that I can wear to a nice dinner, to a nice brunch, anywhere where I'm gonna kind of be sitting down, because I don't want to risk damaging my bag, right? So this is that trendy piece that is not gonna be super useful because it's only gonna work ever so often, but you need this piece in your collection. I love classic handbags, y'all know that, but I have so many classic bags that sometimes I'm just like, I'm sick of the black leather, the gold hardware. Give me something different. And this particular bag definitely gives me something different. I love the vibe of this piece. And you know, again, the price on it, I believe, is about $1,130. Now, for a non-handbag, that may seem like quite a bit to you all, but I'm telling you, this is a wonderful piece. In my opinion, it's gonna be a collector's piece, so it's worth it. Now, there are some other like fun, trendy bags out there. So if this one is kind of like, doesn't work for you, look into maybe some of the Prada nylon bags. You all know I own 2 of those. Those to me are very fun because you can get them in really cute colors. I wouldn't say it's super trendy because to me, they're kind of classic. They kind of went away and came back and now everybody loves them all over again. But it's still a fun piece. And a fun piece could just be a pop of color. So your yellow handbag could be your fun piece because, well, I hardly ever wear yellow, but I want to be able to, you know, add something special to my look for the day. The fun, trendy piece is needed. However, you don't have to race to go get the most expensive option. You can find an option and say, okay, you know what? My fun trendy piece, I may not carry that often. Maybe I only want to spend $1,000. So that should be what you would stick with. So that is what my suggestion is for the fun trendy piece. And again, I love my LV Scott box. It's super cute. And again, definitely different for my collection. So the next piece we're going to talk about is the everyday handbag. Now, everyone is going to have their own kind of definition as to what an everyday handbag is. In my opinion, an everyday handbag fits more than just my essentials. It can be used every day, no matter the weather, and it just really goes with mostly everything in your wardrobe. So as you all know, for me, the Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini, this used to be my everyday handbag. I still love this bag. I definitely think I'm going to switch out from my new Gucci bag to this one sometimes, just because I feel more like carefree with this one no matter what the weather is. If it's a rainy day outside, I don't mind this bag to get wet. Now, I did mention that I've gotten some wear and tear on it, but to you all, you probably can't see anything and think the bag looks brand spanking new. However, just some of the hardware looks a little off. I'm noticing a little damaging right around here where the zipper is. So not anything super noticeable to the eye, but for me as someone that really enjoys handbags and collects them, I guess you could say, I notice when things are getting a bit damaged. But this is the perfect everyday piece for me. Now, for you, an everyday piece may be the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. Again, a very carefree piece. You're still working with the canvas and it's not gonna be tore up easily. However, if you are thinking like, well, I'm not a tote bag girl, I don't want a big piece, but I need a piece that can hold more than the bare minimum, then the Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini is going to be the best option for you. I love this. I believe it's about $2,300 now. I got it for about $1,960 or $1,990, somewhere in that price range. I still think the bag is worth it. I've had it now going on 3 years. And I mean, again, to most people, the bag still looks really good. I just want to give it a break. But anywho, you have to have that everyday bag. So if you don't get anything else, I would say starting out, the everyday bag is probably what you should be shopping for first. So we've made it to our last handbag option. I had to save this one for last because this is our all-purpose handbag. When I say all-purpose, what I mean is that in most scenarios that you're going to encounter, most places you're going to go, this handbag is going to work for you. And it's actually a newer bag to my collection. I am talking about my Gucci GG padlock shoulder bag. I'm just going to bring all this out the way so you can see the front of it. So this is leather with the Gucci canvas. I believe they call it the Supreme canvas. So to me, this particular handbag is an all-purpose bag because I can carry this anywhere. I can carry this to the mall, to the grocery store, to dinner, out with my girlfriends. I can carry this anywhere. It's not too big in size. This is the small version. The small size is perfect. I have quite a few items in here. I'm just gonna let you all see it because obviously I'm using it right now. So I have my Gucci like cosmetic case, my wallet, all of that good stuff in there. And I mean, there's room for more stuff to be added. So this is an all-purpose bag to me because you really can wear this with anything. For my wardrobe, this works for me. I wear a ton of black. And when I'm not wearing black, maybe I'm wearing some neutrals. So this is a great piece for me. Now, again, you don't have to go out and get this exact bag, but maybe the perfect all-purpose bag for you is another shoulder bag. Maybe like my YSL Lulu, maybe my YSL medium envelope. Those are some good all-purpose bags if you ask me. If I had to choose between an all-purpose bag and an everyday bag to start with, I think I may go with the all-purpose bag. Just because I don't leave my house every day. So for every woman, it's going to be a little bit different. I don't leave out daily. So for me, I can easily go without the everyday handbag, or I can easily say, you know, it's raining outside. Let me just carry my other bag, or let me just carry my wallet out, or my key holder. Let me just carry that instead of my entire bag so there's no damage to it. So yeah, I think for me, I'm rolling with the all-purpose bag to start, which again, it needs to be like a shoulder bag, something that maybe you could wear crossbody if you really just like crossbodies. That's an option you have, but this is my all-purpose bag, my everyday bag. I really love this. I definitely will wear that bag other places than just every day. I'm gonna dress it up and go out with it at times. But at the current moment, I would say for me, that's gonna be the best bag to kind of start with, or that type of style is gonna be your best bet to start with when you're building your collection. So yeah, you really only need those 5 handbags. Hopefully this helped you all out. I know it's the top of the year and a lot of people are trying to, you know, start a handbag collection or maybe buy their first luxury handbag. And I just want to give you all tips because, again, when I first started out, the first bag I started with was probably not the best option for me. I just don't want you all to make some of the same mistakes that I did. But I hope you found this helpful. Let me know down in the comments if you have the 5 bag occasions that I mentioned today. If you have a bag for each of those occasions, let me know in the comments. If you're missing one, let me know which one you're missing. I do appreciate all of your love and support. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your family and friends. I'll see you all in my next one.